So, at the start of 2022, my friend Monique and I set an intention to live the next 12 months of our lives as if we only had a year to live, where we have since overcome different fears and gone on experiences that have changed our lives forever. But as much as a year to live is all about going after your dreams, facing your fears, and creating the life you've always wanted for yourself, it's also about finding ways to overcome the past and the narratives we tell ourselves that end up keeping us hostage in our own lives. The only way to free ourselves of those narratives is to let go of them. But to let them go means learning to forgive, not only those that may have hurt us, but to forgive ourselves as well. With the help of the Power in You project, a Geelong non-for-profit organisation who are helping people affected by drugs, alcohol and other substances find ways to change their lives, we asked 6 people with different life experiences if they would be willing to write a letter to someone they'd seek forgiveness from. 6 people agreed, and this is what they had to say.
Mum and Dad,
To the Morrow family.
To my family,
Dear grieving family,
I'm sorry for the sleepless nights that I caused you. When you didn't know where I was, when you thought that I was dead.
I'm writing this letter to take this opportunity to apologise for my selfish behaviour. I never really know how to handle my emotions and resorted to using unhealthy means to express them.
I feel terribly sorry for what I've done and what it has done to your family. I would not wish this upon anyone. I understand and know how it feels to lose a father.
Liar, selfish, hothead, deceptive and dishonest. Absent from you, my addiction and negative mental health. It had broken you, our children and myself.
I would like to say I'm sorry for my actions that took away your much loved son, grandson, brother and uncle away from you. And due to my conduct, you bid farewell to Robbie far before his time and when he had so much life left to live.
I think writing this letter is a step forward to my recovery and take responsibility for my bad decisions that I have chosen for the last 8 years. Being selfish and only thinking about myself.
I'm sorry for the yelling, screaming and chaos I caused within the family.
I shouldn't have been driving whilst under the influence, let alone driving with no sleep. Because of meth.
This resulted in a reckless and a harmful behaviour which caused you guys a lot of pain, sleepless nights, worry and stress.
Time and time again, I ignored the heartache on your face. I continued to take part in destructive behaviours. That pushed both you and I to our limits. You didn't deserve those years of hurt. You didn't deserve the turmoil I put you through.
I'm sorry for the hurtful things that I said. I'm sorry for making you cry. I'm sorry for the aggression that I've shown. I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at myself.
I honestly wish it was the other way around and it was me and he was still here and it was me that was passed away.
You continued to push and tell me I could do better, to be better, and that I could achieve more. You had patience, love, kindness, and your understanding. You stood by me throughout my faults, encouraging me to move through the motion despite all the pain I'd caused you.
I was desperate. I was desperate to take away the pain that I felt from all the things that were making me feel dark within my life. The bullying that I received.
I take full responsibility for for my actions on that day, and due to my immaturity and addiction and lack of responsibility, my driving took him away from you, and rightly so. That is my cross to carry every day.
You deserve better than what I gave. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you, the way I ignored you, and what I did to you.
I used drugs to try to fit in, and now all they've caused me is more pain, hurt, and now that pain and hurt that I've felt, you also feel that too.
I lost all connections with my kids and my loved ones, and not realising that I was hurting the people around me who really loved me.
I'm sorry for those nights your pillow was soaking wet, from all them tears you had cried because of me. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough for you and our children. I'm sorry for the difficult journey and my mistakes.
All you ever did was love me, and I ruined that. I abused that for my selfish behaviour. I'm really sorry.
I don't expect forgiveness, and I wouldn't forgive the guy I used to be. I'm terribly sorry.
I want you to be proud of me. I want you to forgive me. And I want you to know that I'll never let you down again.
I will never take your kind heart and love for granted. You are my wife who believes in me, accepted me, and loves me no matter what. Thank you for everything. I love you.
Thank you for all the support you've given me, the love that you've shown me, and all of the shit you've got me out of. Without you, there's a fair chance I wouldn't be here anymore.
In the months that followed the accident, I sought treatment at the Geelong Withdrawal Unit and found the Power in You project, which gave me positive connection and taught me about accountability and emotional fundamentals, which led me to become a volunteer peer leader and help guide others when they make the decision to finally seek help. This has led to me now working at the program, and by sharing my story and being of service to others, Robbie's life is always at the front of my mind, and I do my best to honour his spirit every day.
Now being 5 months clean, I'm building my relationship back up with my family, kids, and again, I know I cannot take back 8 years of my life. All I can do now is be the best person I can be, and for my kids and for myself.
Seeking forgiveness can sometimes feel like an ocean. It comes in waves. Sometimes the water is calm and sometimes it's overwhelming, and all we can try to do is learn how to swim. But there's still going to be times where it can feel like we're drowning. When we seek forgiveness, it isn't really about another person. It's about us. It's about our heart and our soul being at peace. It's about us healing and moving forward in a new direction that looks different to the old one. It's about us not letting the past hold us hostage anymore. We become hostages to the narratives we tell ourselves on repeat. As broken as it can feel at times, there's something to be said for how we can hold ourselves together and keep moving through the storm. Because the truth is, healing doesn't have to be pretty or graceful. Most of the time, it isn't anyway. You just have to keep going and keep moving forward as much as possible. Everyone makes mistakes in life. Sometimes good people make bad choices. It doesn't mean they're bad, it means they're human. What's broken can be mended. What's hurt can be healed. And no matter how dark it gets, the sun is going to rise again on a new day, which means at the end of the day, you are strong enough to face it all again, even if it doesn't feel like it at the time. Forgiving ourselves is the only way to start again, and self-forgiveness isn't just a brave act. It's a necessary one, because forgiveness is freedom. It liberates us and releases us as hostages from the cages we've locked ourselves away in.